Good afternoon, everyone.
Last night, President Trump tweeted about one of your predecessors, Secretary Kerry, saying that he was having, quote unquote, illegal meetings with Iran's foreign minister, and what others have said is an attempt to undermine or subvert or coach the Iranians on how to get around or avoid the new, your new harder, tougher policy in Iran. I'm wondering if you share the president's view that these meetings are illegal.
So I'll leave the legal determinations to others. But what Secretary Kerry has done is unseemly and unprecedented. This is a former Secretary of State engaged with the world's largest state sponsor of terror. And according to him, right, you don't have to take my word for it, these are his answers, he was talking to them. He was telling them to wait out this administration. You can't find precedent for this in U.S. history, and Secretary Kerry ought not to engage in that kind of behavior. It's inconsistent with what the foreign policy of the United States is, as directed by this president, and it is beyond inappropriate for him to be engaged in this. I remember I saw him in Munich. At the security conference. He was there with, if I have my facts right, because I think I saw them all with my own eyes, Secretary Moniz and Wendy Sherman, the Troika. And I am confident that they met with their Troika counterparts, although one can perhaps ask Secretary Kerry if my recollection with respect to that is accurate. I wasn't in the meeting, but I am reasonably confident that he was not there in support of U.S. policy with respect to the Islamic Republic of Iran, who this week fired Katyusha rockets toward the United States Embassy in Baghdad and took action against our consulate in Basra.
So, when I just said, has it had an impact? Has it hurt your efforts? That's just it.
Okay. I think you understand what I wish it is, that former secretaries of state, all of them, from either political party, ought not to be engaged in. Actively undermining U.S. policy as a former Secretary of State is literally unheard of.
Leslie Rotten from Reuters. Across the start, you have one question.